Welcome back to another TK Breezy video. It's spooky season, bro. And you know who's getting real spooky? Nintendo in these streets right now. They dropped community guidelines and it's fucking scary. So, with that being said, before we get into it and read all of it, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe here on the channel if you have not already done that. And if you have done that, thanks. Maybe come over to the Twitch. Also, hit subscribe over there. Goes a long way. We very much appreciate it. Let's get into it. All right. So here it is. Here it is. The community guidelines. Let me put the chat up so y'all can still be here. Wow, that's a lot to read. Yeah, so here we go. We got thank you for sharing your passion for Nintendo games, characters, worlds. Nintendo cares about the community and would like to support individuals who want to celebrate that passion by creating memorable, cooperative, and competitive play experiences. Hold on, I need my soundboard up for this. At the same time, we want to ensure that fans who are doing so are engaging with our games, characters, and worlds in a way that positively supports other fans, players, and Nintendo. In that spirit, we've created guidelines for individual organizers to show or to follow when hosting for a not-for-profit small-scale community tournaments involving games for which Nintendo owns the copyright, Nintendo games. Please familiarize yourself with the guidelines below before planning a community tournament. Community tournaments may be operated by individuals, organizers, for individuals participating in tournaments, participants, and for individuals viewing tournaments, spectators, provided that these guidelines are followed. So, Nintendo said, hey bro, if you're gonna run tournaments, they better look like this. They better look like this. That's what they said, right? All right. So, first things first here on the community guidelines. We got the community tournament is a small scale and not for commercial profit. Community tournaments may not generate commercial revenue except as permitted by these guidelines. Tournaments may include up to 200 participants for in-person tournaments or up to 300 participants for online tournaments. Organizers that have reached the legal age of majority in the jurisdiction may collect entry fees from participants in the amount not more than the equivalent of $20. Okay, it's actually not bad. I mean, a $20 local is kind of insane anyway. And more often than not, most locals will not be hitting 200 people. I did not eat yet, but I still need to take my meds. So, and then 300 for people online. Organizers that have reached the legal age of majority in their jurisdiction may collect entry fees for participants in the amount not more than the equivalent of $20 per person. Entry fees collected from participants may be used for covering the cost of the organizing of the tournament and tour pricing. Organizers that have reached the legal age of majority in their jurisdiction may provide goods and services to participants as prizes. No prizes may exceed a market value of 5,000 USD in total or include the prohibited items outlined in Q17 below. The total value of cash prizing a single organizer can offer through community tournaments in a 12-month period may be no more than the equivalent of 10,000 USD. Wow. So, anybody who's farming their locals for more than 10K, dead, done. You have zero purpose after 10K. You should leave this tournament now. That's what I'm hearing. After you hit your 10K, bro. You know? Y'all serve that zero purpose. You know what I mean? Anyway. It's over, bro. Put me behind bars and throw away the key. For in-person community tournaments, organizers that have reached the legal age of majority in their jurisdictions may collect an admission fee from spectators of not more than the equivalent of $15 per USD per person. Admission fees collected from spectators must be used for the solely for the purpose of covering costs of organizing the tournament and not toward prizing. All right, so spectators never go on the pot. That's kind of we've been doing that usually. Collecting fees from spectators for online tournaments is not permitted under any circumstances. That's a W. W. You're not charging me for my internet. My internet service provider's already giving me. Good job, Nintendo. Good job, Nintendo. I'll clap it up for that one. Thank you. These greedy online tournaments must cease. No one did that. Literally no one did that. Literally no one did that, bro. I don't... There we go. Where are we at? All right. Organizers collecting fees must publicly disclose all accounting related to the cost of the hosting the event promptly, including entry fees, admission fees, and prizes distributed by posting them on a website and or social media access to everyone. So now you got to prove that you're broke. All right. You have to prove that you or a broke ass nigga running broke ass nigga tournaments. That's what Nintendo said. Not the pocket watching. I'm like, Nintendo, you can get the login to my USAA right now. No, I'm broke. I just came back from TwitchCon Vegas. I am broke. I need them subs tonight. Anyway, when hosting a community tournament, organizers may not receive goods, services, money from third parties. No sponsorships for the tournament. Only with prior consent from participants can organizers monetize posting of videos, still images related to community tournaments on personal accounts in line with the Nintendo GameCube content for online videos and information sharing platforms. The total amount of revenue a single organizer earns in a 12-month period through these activities should be no more than the equivalent of 10K. So not even your videos can't pop. That's crazy. It's over for VGBC, bro. Gimmer is dead. You know how they're like, Heihachi Mishima is dead. No. Calvin Lofton is dead. It's over, bro. That nigga's dead. Fucking GR Trash, GR Smash, all those clip videos, you're all done. Oh, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, they got Gimmer in the basement right now. Taking his doing a thing where they take your fingernails off. It's over, brother. So the tournament may use Nintendo game footage or image under the following conditions. Organizers may show footage of tournament gameplay at in-person community tournaments for games officially launched by Nintendo. Organizers may use captured footage or screenshots of Nintendo games for any announcement material of the community tournament. So as long as the game has officially launched. The community tournament is not affiliated with Nintendo. Community tournament is not affiliated with Nintendo and makes no use of Nintendo trademarks or IPs except as permitted by these guidelines. Community tournaments may not falsely imply Nintendo is associated. All right, that's fair. The names of community tournaments may not contain Nintendo trademark or IPs such as Nintendo company logos, names, products, services, such as game titles, names adopted from the Nintendo games, such as character names. This includes any shortened and modified uses. That's coming directly at SmashCon right there. That's coming directly at SmashCon right there. So, gonna be interested to see what happens with that. For sure. Other than referencing the game name to indicate which game is being played at the community tournament, community tournaments may not make use of Nintendo trademarks or IP, including logos and character art as part of the community tournament activity. The game, man. So now it's gonna be instead of like you walk into Genesis or whatever, and instead of it being like, you know, like a cutout of Fox, it's just gonna be a cutout of us. Just, yeah, I'm saying, like, that's just gonna be crazy. The Gobble Cloud is gonna be us on a cloud. The games used must have been officially launched. No pirated or modified versions cannot be used. Okay, Slippy gone, PM gone. HDR gone. Games with online play must use the online gameplay services and or servers officially provided by Nintendo. The net play bug thing or the net play fix gone. Nintendo wants you to suffer too, by the way. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. We found out a better way to make their internet or their online better, and they said no. Play with that 40 frames of lag. The organizer posts the following notices on site and on tournament websites and other. Nintendo is not a sponsor. Terms for participating and viewing community tournaments using Nintendo Games Company with the following link. Okay, so they gave us the link. Here we go. Nintendo wishes to support making Nintendo Games online service and events safe. Yeah. Regardless of tournaments results, please respect everyone, including participants. Okay, this seems like regular rules. The organizer adheres to the following additional stipulations. Organizers are responsible for ensuring community tournaments comply with all applicable laws, including but not limited to protection of personal information for participants and spectators and appropriate parental consent for minors. Organizers must ensure the health and safety. Organizers will make full efforts to create a community tournament that is friendly and welcoming to all and that fully respects the dignity of participants and will not tolerate harassment or discrimination of any kind, including based on race, ethnicity, nationality, ideology, religion, belief, origin, social status, class, occupation, sex, age, disability, sexual orientation, gender identity, and marital status. Well, I will tell you what they did leave out of here is your monetary status, because they know we're all fucking broke. Now I see class right there. I see class. I'm messing. They was like, oh, we already know this tournament's for broke niggas, so it's don't even have to worry about that. Don't even got to worry about that. For use of intellectual property rights owned by third-party organizers must obtain permission for those rights owners separately from these guidelines. In addition, Nintendo games may not be used for community tournaments that are illegal or inappropriately conducted or could be viewed as offensive. Okay, fail to protect the health and safety and dignity of participants, have sponsors or that advertise or promote any entity, products. Damn, they really want to take all sponsors away. Promote any campaigns or initiatives based on personnel or organized opinions, ideologies, or beliefs. Include anything that damages the value of Nintendo brand and intellectual property. Fail to follow guidelines. Involve anything that Nintendo deems inappropriate. All right. So we got frequently asked questions. What is community tournament? Okay, we did that. What are some of the tournaments that are not permitted by these guidelines? That's a good one. What are some of the tournaments not permitted by these guidelines? For profit tournaments, these are not permitted under the guidelines, even if they only charge entry fees and admission fees below the online tournaments that collect admission fees for spectators, tournaments that make it a condition of entry in tournaments or viewing the tournament to subscribe to or follow the YouTube channel or X account or any other streaming channel or social media, tournaments in which participants are paid a performance fee or expenses, tournaments that receive goods or money from third parties, tournaments involving the sale of food, beverages, or merchandise. Losers bracket run no bev? No bev, mate. Absolutely foolish, mate. Oh, that's crazy, bro. The craziest losers bracket run no bev? Oh, man. Currently, we do not grant permission for individuals to organize tournaments with more than 300 participants in online tournaments or 200 participants in person. We appreciate your understanding. If you would like to organize a tournament that exceeds the cap, please consider dividing it into blocks as described at Q12. Okay, these guidelines permit a community tournament divided into blocks hosted by a single organizer, as long as the total number of participants per day does not exceed 300 for online and 200 for in-person. For example, in a tournament organized by a single organizer, if there's 100 participant block in block A and 150 in block B and 80 in block C, hosting block A and B on the same day is not allowed since the total number would exceed. However, the guidelines permit hosting block A and B on different days since the total number of participants will not exceed 200. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, all right. I'm about to hit Twitter real quick. Cause that's where the streets be talking. But I will tell you, I've seen a lot of people saying, how do they even enforce this? And that is actually a really good question. But me personally will not be one to find that out. I will not be finding that. I already don't run tournaments in the first place. But I will say though, it sounds like my retirement date is moving up, because it seems like it's very hard for me to make any type of living from this now. So I have not made it big enough in another game yet, and Nintendo is actively saying, hey bro, we don't want you to work for us no more. So it's a little rough. What exactly are prohibited items that cannot be used as prizes? Items that are illegal, gambling like services, political activities, any item that may present the normal or prevent the normal operation, any activity that is damaging to Nintendo business brand, medicines or items that help affect the body, alcohol and cigarettes, weapons and imitation weapons. Okay, none of that. Don't do that. I will tell you though, so this is at risk. I don't even give a shit anymore, because we're never gonna get sponsored by them, bro. Well, as in me. These niggas have walked in and done nothing. Okay, nothing of tangible, at least, is what I can tell you. So nothing of tangible evidence has been done since here. So I'm like, I just like, at least nothing that I can like look at and be like, you know what, man, it's a net win for us. It is not a net win, you know what I mean? And like, I wish I could see something tangible, because I don't want to be Like, damn, bro, y'all said a lot and did nothing. But right now, y'all said a lot and did nothing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I ain't like this tweet at all. That shit was annoying. And then, of course, we got Buddy saying me tweeting something about, no, we're going to get quote tweets, blah, blah, blah. A little funny. Anyway. There's another one I got to find real quick. Hold up. It's just every fucking day, bro. Man, they just be talking, bro. People just be saying things. It just doesn't look good, though, for the future of Smash, bro. We got Alex, who also works for that team. And, you know, it's got respect for sure. But he said Nintendo's new community tournament guidelines aren't significantly different than what we see from publishers in esports. I know everyone likes to immediately jump to doom and gloom. However, they already made it very clear there's a path to license for larger events. This is copium to the max. And I feel like this is coming from someone who is walking into the community fresh and new and doesn't really understand the law of the land of this community and all the things that this community has went through. You know, so to say this from where you're at, I get, but to say this with your full chest without really knowing the history of everything that Nintendo has done is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? So where we heard this before, cautiously optimistic, everyone coming to him like Alan. Yeah, as I said, I'm not gonna jump at him. You know, but I will definitely not be like cautiously optimistic, if you will. I think no charity events is crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, someone that has legitimately in the industry has to take a lot more useful than hot H God stand. That's true. It's a little impossible right now to like really look and trust Nintendo and be like, yeah, man, like I think they're going in the right direction. Everything we've read so far looks like we're getting stifled. I am waiting to see Exhibit. He was the one who said he was going to like drop a he's going to drop like a long document probably talking about this, and he is a lawyer, so he'll have better speech on this. But as of right now, without trying to doom and gloom post, this shit sucks. This shit sucks, bro. You know what I mean? The one thing I wanted to do was 100% like kind of try to get out of like streaming. And now I feel like I got to depend on streaming more than anything because it feels like commentary is just going downhill. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, maybe I can just become the super commentator. And Nintendo said no. And now I'm like, you know, I don't have enough clout in my other games yet. And the panda, not doomer and gloomers, but the panda peeps who come up and they're like, yeah, bro, you know, there was definitely a company who like, I don't want to be that guy who does that. So I'm not going to do that. But I will say that, again, Panda was not the issue. It was always Alan. You know what I mean? It was always Alan, bro. And I feel like if we had done a better job of being like, let's get Alan out of here and not Panda, and then still work toward this goal that like was set, we'd probably still be in a better spot, bro. So it's not good. It's not good. It's not good, bro. She went the Vicky route and left over. She still does stuff though. Yeah, but I should have definitely left earlier. It's like has done Smash dirty, but I can't lie, from the outside looking back, it feels this one feels different than normal. So yeah, no, man, it's just a rough outing. It's just a rough time to read. I feel like ever since the Panda, the dominoes are still continuously falling. And I just don't really see a future where they start to get, you know, built back up. You know? Now, again, I'm not dooming and glooming and saying fuck Nintendo, because like obviously there's a lot of stuff that Nintendo has done for me. You know, I've met a lot of friends through this shit. There's a lot of games that like I just genuinely like because of Nintendo, but these guidelines are absolute shit. And yeah, I would like for shit to go back to like before 2020. We're never seeing that again, bro. Oh man. Hey, you seen that tweet from the burner that claimed they were like former Panda employee and leaked some Panda Cup 2023 shit? No, and I just don't believe it anyway, bro. The guidelines ain't hitting. And I see, you know, I saw HBox talking about he's gonna he's gonna keep running tournaments till they come to his door with the cease and desist. Yeah, bro, it's cool to say that until that shit actually happens. And like, again, I don't know how hard Nintendo's gonna enforce this. This seems like a lot of lines and a lot of people they'd have to chase down, for sure. Like, if we're serious about your channel can't make more than 10K off of Smash things, do you know how many channels are gonna have to get blasted? How many fucking like how Nintendo has to be with the IRS, because there's so many clip channels that are farming views and farming money off of clips. Yeah, they gotta really chase some people down for that, bro. So I don't know. Yeah, this HBox saying I'm gonna say it all.
I'm gonna keep running it in January.
Here he is.
I'm gonna keep running it in February, in March, in April. I will run it every fucking week until I receive word from them directly. I'm not gonna stop out of fear.
This I love these edits, by the way.
Directly with the document. Until then, I'm calling their fucking bluff. I'm gonna keep running it in January. I'm gonna keep.
Thanks HBox. Thanks Polypuff for the edit too. Godlike edit. Yeah, but yeah, I mean it's a bit much in it, but yeah, man, I believe that HBox will continuously actually do that until something comes at the door. However, he has the money to deal with that, and the legal team, and the legalese and stuff. I do not, and a lot of people do not. So, like, I think Smash as our already dying esport, or not dying esport, already hard to become monetary stable esports, is now taking a big blow into whatever could be monetarily stable. The no sponsor shit is ass. Like, we've been trying to get sponsors forever, bro. You know, we've been trying to get Red Bull to work with us. We had, you know, all these Bitcoin based working with us, and they're trying to say none of that shit, bro. It's all about NASB 2 now. Yeah, we're about to be on the NASB train, bro. Then Nickelodeon, we need the other end to save us, not Nintendo. Nickelodeon, you know. And I'll be using that N word a lot. Anyway, we got any niggas playing, bro? Any niggas playing? Oh, bro. Anyway, summon all Luffy's. Yeah, no, I saw a couple other people saying that, like, the thing is though, like, if it's about running at a loss, then we just need people like Ludwig. I think it is unfair to expect people like Ludwig to continuously run events at a loss just for us to like profit and have good tournaments. That's totally unfair to him. We would not be I would not be depending on anybody like that to continuously run this game at a loss just so that we can still have some, you know, some tournaments going on. Now, Ludwig probably could every year run a Ludwig Invitational at a loss because he's going to make that back anywhere in other areas. However, it is unfair to, yeah, look at this nigga and be like, yeah, bro, hey, bro, save us. You know, not him, Moist Critical, anybody who really likes Smash like that or is known for liking Smash. Yeah, I'm not looking at them to be like, hey, save us at all. The only thing I'm looking at is that Nintendo lets us go about running these tournaments in a better way. Probably not going to happen though. I do think it's looking like the beginning of the end. And again, if I'm doing posting, I'm doing posting. If they come back out tomorrow or like a year from now and nothing happens, cool, bruh. That's nice. I really hope that we can continue to do what we're doing. As of right now, though, yeah, I don't know, man. I have kind of like a new inspiration of like wanting to just be on camera talent. I just want to like do this for the rest of my life. If it's commentary, if it's well, yeah, honestly, like if it's commentary, hosting, or like things like that, like I would love to be able to do something as big as like Ninja Warrior or some shit like that. Do not know how to get there though, and that's the unfortunate part, is I don't really know how to get there. But as long as I can continue to talk about games that I like to talk about, then yeah, I want to go do that. I want to go do that. So, but yeah, no, I think that's really like probably where I need to end up at. I'm just really good at like on camera talent stuff. I'm really good at commentary, obviously. I make anything sound interesting, and I just want to continue to do that as a job. Now, I am still applying for jobs, and if something happens, that's lit. The streams, I would love to become a bigger streamer. However, I'm not Coney. I'm never gonna be Coney. So just, you know, I'm just a guy who likes to play some games. So unfortunately though, it seems like a lot of my monetary ways are all crumbling. So, you know, the streams have been pretty stagnant for a while. Now they're hitting my commentary money, and the only real gig I think I have like that is almost always guaranteed is PAX. So my avenues, yeah, you know, and I mean this is not just a Smash thing too, man. Esports kind of going through too. I mean, Vicky was telling me recently that like one of her contracts kind of like fell through recently too. One of the things that she does. So I was like, yeah, man, we all kind of struggling. However, we do have a little bit of time left before all of that. Let me go ahead and look. This has not started, and this won't start until November 15th. So we got about 20 days, which means Port Priority, I'm still making that money. And in LTC, I'm still making that money. Yeah. And then after that, I'm homeless. There we go. That's what it is. Cups of the rose. It might be over, bro. It might be over. But I'm gonna end the video here. If you are ever like, I want to like talk more with you about this. Well, yeah, come over to the channel. Twitch.tv at TK Breezy. We shoot these live, and then in there it just kind of edits it down or whatever. I'm gonna sit here and just chat with y'all and do some Q&A stuff after this. So yeah, man, drop a follow, a like, a subscribe, and help a brother out because it seems like I'm going on hard times. I'm glad I kind of pivoted my channel out of just doing Smash stuff though, so that Nintendo can't ask me for my IRS or for my tax forms, because damn, they'll be sad to be like, wait, you're trying to tell me you only made 4,000 from this account? We wanted to rob you. I know you did, Nintendo. I know you did, but you can't. I'm a broke boy. All right, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.